Now that's what I call a reveal. Up, Wendy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kamonohashi Deranged Detective Chapter 42. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. Also, because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and I'm just on a non-stop high-speed struggle train heading into chaos, and it is getting faster by the second. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking, feel free to hit up my Cash App and PayPal. Those links are in the description box below. Also, Volume 4 came out last week, and I covered the Oricon rankings yesterday, and Volume 4 was at number 21 and sold a little over 14,000 copies. I'm so happy to see Volume 4 of Kamonohashi at number 21. I hope more people are going to buy it. Please, please, Japan, buy it. Also, seriously, Viz, why haven't you localized Kamonohashi yet? I am very confused by this. I really goddamn am. Anyways, that's a whole different video. I gotta probably just do a rant. Anyways, last chapter, we got an amazing reveal. We found out that Elliot Moriarty is Ron's father, and that Ron's father trained him to do all sorts of things. Yes! And Ron was shook into a catatonic state, and I do not blame him. When you get so many memories like that flowing back into you, what do you want? What do you expect? I love it. I love it, love it, love it. But now we got to figure out who's doing the killing. It's up to Toto to figure that out. But I wonder if it's Mia, because Mia has the emerald as well. And if it's not Mia, at least Mia's got to be a member of the M family. Either that, or she's just a target, or the emeralds may be a symbol of being a member of the Sherlock Holmes line, which I doubt. I'm really leaning more towards the M family than anything else, but we'll have to wait and see in regards to that. But I swear to God, if Karen is the killer, oh my God, Sensei, if you make Karen the killer, I'm going to freaking die. Anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. And this chapter is titled The Case of the Plateau Abarage Serial Murders Part 5. Totamaru Ishiki rises to the challenge to save his friend. Yes, yes he does. Amidst a succession of serial murders at the Abarage, we learn that all the invitees were connected to the abduction of a scientist 17 years ago. On top of that, the man at the center of the abduction case was Ron's father. We also learned that he was a member of the M family, which came as a brutal shock to Ron. Immediately after that, as if in ridicule to the dumbfounded Ron, the third murder occurred. What's going on? So there's only 4 suspects left. There's the hired chef, Shisuke Sakai, the lawyer, Tiger Don, not to be confused with the Tiger King, the high school student, Mia Costa, and the business executive, Karen Lilly. I really want it to be Mia so bad. I do. Like Mia trying to get her revenge. Oh God, that would just make the most sense. It would. Anyways, let's keep going. And then the business executive, Karen Lilly. I really want it to be Karen just because I would love to say that, God damn it, Karen. I knew it was you. Well, and it's just a Karen. And Karens do care. Maybe care a little too much. Let's see. I'll examine Clarkson's body. Everyone, oh my God, everyone else, please stay here. I've never seen Ron so indifferent to a case before, though I can't blame him. He proved that his father was in the M family, the group that stole 5 years of his detective life from him, and learned that his father trained Ron to be a criminal until he was 6 years old. He's still warm, so he just died. Is the fire extinguisher foam covering his body meant to resemble last night's third dish, the white wine steamed fish with foam garnish? Yes, that foam looks just like the Akum sauce. Ah, there's a mark on his neck. Clarkson was killed by strangulation. The killer strangulated someone this time? Up until now, they were just stabbings with an ice pick and a knife. I wonder why. Why use a different method this time? Sakai-san, could you tell me more about the events leading up to when you discovered him? Yes. I tried to rest, but just couldn't calm down. Cooking always relaxes me, so I was standing in the kitchen. Then I came down here to get some wine to use in a dish. There was a menu taped to the door. I opened the door to confirm my suspicions and found Clark-san like this. I went to look for you right away, Ishiki-san. I see. What if the chef is the one who killed him? There weren't any witnesses after all. What? Please wait, Lily-san. You don't have any proof of that. Yeah, Karen, wait. What were all of you doing before this? I tried connecting to the internet, but it was no use. I was writing in my journal. I was working. I'm a part of a major lawsuit in America. What kind of lawsuit is that, Tiger Dawn? Are you part of the Tiger King lawsuit? Sorry, you're making this too easy. I was in the storage room with Ron, so Ron isn't the murderer. We don't know. Oh, Karen, shut the fuck up. We don't know that. It's possible that you two are a fake cop and a serial killer. Someone please slap this bitch. Please. Please. Fuck you, Karen. Fuck you, Karen. Out of everyone invited here for their connection to the murder 17 years ago, he's the most suspicious. He looks just like the vile man at the center of all this. What? Why are you acting so spaced out? Are you enraptured after killing someone? What? Excuse me. I swear. Sensei, you just, like, totally captured the embodiment of a Karen with this bitch. That's why she's named Karen. I swear, if you open up a dictionary and pulled up Karen, that's Karen. That's her. The haircut, everything. That is a Karen. She is the epitome of a Karen. Anyway, our top priority right now is to prevent the next murder. If it follows the same pattern, the fourth dish is 3 varieties of roast game. Wait, does that mean 3 people are gonna get killed? Yes. It's okay. Please calm down. Could all of you please stay in the dining room while I investigate? If you do, and the murderer really is someone here, then they won't be able to make a move, and they won't be able to interfere with the investigation either. Actually, the killer would just be murdering them. Count me out. There's no way I'll sit in a room with someone who might be a serial killer. But are you okay, Kamonohashi-san? In that case, I'll take Ron with me while I investigate, so please relax and just wait in the dining room. Damn, I can't believe the 3rd murder happened in under an hour, and there are still more courses left on the menu. But I don't have any leads. Nobody has an alibi, and I can't deduce who the murderer is. All I know is that everyone is connected to the murder from 17 years ago. I wonder if Ron was invited because his father's was the one who organized it. Ooh, I still can't believe Ron's father was a criminal mastermind in the M family. I thought Ron said his ancestors were detectives. On my mother's side, yeah. Okay, so he does know. My mother is from the Holmes detective family, and my father was from the horrible variety criminal organization. But enough about that. Let's focus on the case. So he does know. He does know that his mama's side is from the Holmes family. Okay, so at least that's all cleared up. But enough about that. Let's focus on the case. Huh? So have you moved past the stuff about your father? Oh my god. So have you moved past the stuff about your father? Yeah, I've come to a conclusion. A dangerous person like me who was trained to be a brilliant criminal has no right to be a detective. Why? I think that's actually a good thing. If you were trained to be a criminal, you have the mind of a criminal. So you know how this works. You know how a criminal operates. I call bullshit, Ron. You actually are. You actually do have the right to be a detective. I'm going to totally stop doing detective work. What? You're giving up on becoming a detective again? This is a joke, right? I'm serious and not even you can stop me. But my father got these people wrapped up in this and I can't allow any more of them to die. I'm going to settle this. This will be the last case I ever solve. Oh, shut up, Ron. But this isn't some shallow case, Toto. You can't let your guard down for a second. This case is most likely linked to the M family, so one of the invitees works for them. Well, the chef was hired by them. Right? So, Yeah, I really am goddamn convinced it's Mia because of that emerald, but listen, Toto, when you've lost your way, return to the crime scene. Where's this coming from? Once I'm gone, you'll have to do this on your own. Oh. I missed this since I was so distraught about my father, but the fire extinguisher from the hallway was used for the mimicry. The third course was the white wine steamed fish with the foam garnish, right? Right. In that case, they could have just poured on some of the abundant wine in here. So then why would they take the risk of being seen by using the fire extinguisher from the hallway? Wasn't it just for show? But recently, fire extinguishers tend to be the powder type rather than the foam. Either the murderer got lucky or, let's head back to the first crime scene. Ooh, look, Toto. I didn't notice it before since everyone was standing here. This is a blood stain. Ooh, does that mean the victim was killed outside the room? It's certainly possible. I didn't realize it when we first found him, but these petals really do look just like the ones in the edible flower salad. Hey, what do you think? Why is the killer so fixated on mimicking the food? What? Why? Now that you mention it, it's pretty strange. Bellflower, tiger lily, cosmos, the garden, Toto, the garden. These are Oh my God, there are flower vases in our rooms too, but there are way too many petals here. The killer brought the flowers in from outside. Oh yeah, the garden has flower beds. This is it. Ooh, right. Oh my God, you're right. Some of them have been plucked. That's a good point, though. Why is the killer so fixated on mimicking the food? I've had enough. I can't stay here any longer. Wait, Lily. What's going on? Lily said she's going to walk down the mountain. Huh? Didn't you see from the ropeway how dangerous the terrain is? Then I'll go down a different path. That's too reckless. Worry about yourself. Beware of landslides ahead. Oh, you dumb bitch. Stop. You could start a landslide. Huh? Look at the sign. You should stop. Why would oh my God. Why would you do something that reckless? It's a lot better than being shot to death. Huh? Shot? Did you forget? I told you I heard an explosive sound in the room next door when the first murder happened. I heard it too, but the cause of death was stabbing. Then it was used as a threat. There's no telling what the Crescent Moon Man would do, and the culprit is the one who looks just like him, Ron Kamonohashi. I'm certain he's carrying a hidden gun. Ooh. After 17 years, this Last Supper has revealed a foolish Judas. Has he solved the mystery? I don't have a gun, so I don't mind if you search me, but first, could you let Officer Ishiki share the results of his investigation? Officer Ishiki knows the reason for the food mimicry and which person here is the serial killer. Ooh, so we have to wait till November 27th? Let's see. We got a foolish Judas here, huh? That foolish Judas is Karen. Yes. Yes. See, Karen would be that Judas. But hold on. Let's go back a few chapters, shall we? Because that would really explain a lot. Like who was next to her. I think it was the gardener, if I remember correctly. Let me see if I'm right here. Yes, okay. Ooh, okay. So I'm looking back here. And this is back in chapter 38. And it says right here, and it's according to this, Tiger Dawn was next to the gardener, and Karen said she was next door too, and heard a strange rupturing sound. It sounds to me like it's Tiger Dawn that did it. Karen be the Judas to the Tiger Dawn. That's what it seems like to me. I'm very curious what you guys think. It really seems right now that it's Tiger Dawn that did it. I'm really curious what you guys think. Do you guys think that it was Tiger Dawn that did it? To me, that seems like the best explanation right now, because remember, she was with Tiger Dawn. I'm really curious what you guys think. Do you guys think it was Tiger Dawn, or do you think it was Karen, or do you think it was Mia, or do you think it was, or do you think it was Sakai? We know Sakai was hired uh, by. Was Sakai hired by the M family, or was he hired by someone else? But right now, it really seems like Tigerdon's the one that did this. Really does, based on the information we got at the end of this chapter. But I will say this in regards to Mia. Mia is definitely's got. I really feel like Mia's got to be a member of the M family or something. We know she is connected because she's the daughter um, that Elliot saved. But why though? Well, obviously because he has a son and he just a wife and kid at home, so I don't think he could go through with it, and that's why he ultimately was killed. That we know of. Dude, I swear if Elliot ends up being alive, I'm going to freaking die. But I doubt it. Doubt it, but that would just be a fucking trip. Anyways, I'm really curious what you guys think of this chapter. Who do you guys think is the killer? Obviously, it seems like Karen is the Judas of that Ron is referring to. Do you guys think that based off of what we saw in chapter 30, at the end of this chapter, and at chapter 38 as well, do you guys think that it's Tiger Dawn? It really kind of seems that way. Or do you guys think it is Mia that did this? I'm curious what you guys think. Um, I kind of am leaning towards Tiger because of who, not just of who the first kill was, which was the gardener, but remember, the first part of the menu was the gardener, but remember um, how Tiger Dawn felt about that gardener. I'm just saying. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing, I want to help keep this channel alive and kicking so I can keep bringing you more Ron Kamonohashi content. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later.